Hey guys, today we are going to talk about the law of cosine. So, if you recall, the law of cosine is a squared is equal to b squared plus c squared minus 2bc cosine of a. And similar to our law of sine, here is our triangle where our angles are across from our little side lengths. So here's the example we're going to go through. It is a side, side, side example. Remember that whatever angle you're going to find, these A, B's, and C's are interchangeable. So if I want to find angle B, then this number right here is going to be my little b instead of my little a. So you always want to figure out what angle you're going to do and then work from there. So let's just find angle A first. So we're going to have opposite of A is 4. So we will have 4 squared is equal to, in no particular order, 6 squared plus 5 squared minus 2 times 6 times 5. I'm going to erase this so I have room. Cosine of A. And we have to remember a big mistake that students do sometimes is you guys want to evaluate all of this. You have to be careful. We end up with 16 is equal to 36 plus 25 minus 60 cosine of A. These two can be combined and moved to the other side. So when I subtract these, well, here, let's just go 16 is 61 minus 60 cosine of A. Do not subtract that. Those two are not together. So we subtract the 61 to the other side, and we get negative 45 is equal to negative 60 cosine A. Divide by negative 60 on both sides so that those go away. And then we are finding an angle, so then we have to do the inverse cosine. And when we do that, we find that the measure of angle A rounded to the nearest tenth is 41.4 degrees. So there is our first angle measure. Now that we have done our law of cosine to find the angle, we can actually use law of sine to find the next one, because law of sine is actually a quicker one. So if we want to find angle B next, we are going to have the sine of 41.4 over 4 is equal to the sine of B over 6. And then when we cross multiply here, just like yesterday, we have 6 sine of 41.4 is equal to 4 sine of B. And we divide by 4. I need a new marker. And because we are finding an angle measure, and we're using law of sine now, we're going to do inverse sine. And when we do that, we find that our measure of angle B is 82.7 degrees, rounded to the nearest tenth. And then because we know two of the angles, angle C is very easy to find. We just subtract those from 180. So when I subtract those from 180, if I do 180 minus our 41.4 and minus our 82.7, I'm out of space. I'm going to put it up here. The measure of angle C is going to be 55.9 degrees. So we have solved our triangle by using law of cosine. Anytime you have side angle side or side side side, you must use your law of cosine first. After you've done the law of cosine, then you can use the law of sine. And that's it.